State Sun Devils mount at America Stadium in Tempe, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will be first on the attack. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
In football, you hear the term quick, but... And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much.
Turning it on! They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Levin. Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Butler. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got a man. It's Butler. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Let's go. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. So Cincinnati's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback. Hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for... That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better...
Found the seam on the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they have the first points of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Meatcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the running back. And maybe... back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dropping back, it's Levin. Got the quick pass. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this. Trying to fit that one in there.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They just keep firing, extending the play. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll get him down at race.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Sun Devils! The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On target over the middle. Bulldozes his way through. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense drags him down.
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run even on 3rd down right now.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Sets up the screen. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Levin. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw. Got a man. At the 35, he's got room. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't. His target, it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Meatcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Motion from the wideout. off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Gonna run it. It's Hester. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Back to throw, it's Levin. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The quick out. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Sun Devils are on the move.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Levin. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Connection to the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Punch it out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Give to the big fullback. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now adjusting. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Bearcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He slides that just inside the right upright.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Gets it out quickly. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
To the air, it's Levitt. He'll take the deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Levitt. He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying. for 6.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. The Meatcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got to...
Turning it on! He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. He's been open his entire career. Now over 5,500 yards receiving.
I mean, that's just silly. Over 5,500 yards, the consistency. The dude always finds a way to get open. He does it different ways, makes big plays consistently. No matter who's throwing this guy the football, he has been special.
This guy's must-watch TV. It doesn't matter who he's playing against. He shows up and he makes highlight-type catches. I cannot wait to watch this guy play on Sunday.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Motion from the wide receiver. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught near the sticks is Simmons. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Hester. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Abraham. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Off play action on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to...
Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Bearcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the point after is good. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive.
Looking deep down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so...
He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important... Got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Defense playing a bail technique. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle is Simmons. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Runs through a tackle. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Johnson. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got his man. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Going right to work up top. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hester. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Jones. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Rodriguez. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move.
Nice second down defense there that time. It looked like the defense was anticipating the drag route that time. I saw they were able to rally to the ball, get him down on the ground. It now sets up 3rd down in the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
Lofts one high and deep. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here.